Welcome to episode 158 of the Radio Control Show.
Sponsored by AmainHobbies.com, your one-stop RC hobby store.
So here we are again, 2012 RCX in Long Beach. Last year's reigning champion, Adam Drake, he won last year. Yesterday on Saturday, Adam Drake won $500, and today on Sunday, again, $500. Adam, congratulations.
Thank you.
I don't know how you do it every single time. He laughs the whole time. Maybe I'll race, maybe I'll race. Comes down to it, he wins the $500. So what was the defining moment of that 3-minute race?
Well, at the beginning, I had a battle with Cody. And he came up short. You had made a couple of the gap jumps a little bit bigger right before the race, and him trying to just be perfect and downside, he came up short. So I'm like, okay, I got a little breathing room now.
The awesome part of that is Cody's the one who decided, let's make the jumps longer to give me an advantage, and that messed him up.
Yep, and then Cavalieri was charging hard, and I tried just doing what I did yesterday. I'm like, if I just stay on my wheels, they're going to push and they'll make mistakes because there's so much grip out there. And Cavalieri got close, and then last lap made a mistake and just kind of cruised around.
That's cool. You were a crowd favorite. I ran around and got a poll from everybody. They said Adam Drake, you know, he was driver of the year at the Car Action Reader's Choice Awards, and today $500 richer. Yesterday $500, $1,000. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
On behalf of RCX, good job.
Thank you.
All right, I'm hanging out in the MaxAmps booth, and these guys are really well known for their battery packs and doing some innovative things. And this weekend we got a new innovative product from MaxAmps.com. Why don't you guys let us know what's going on here? It's very unique.
Well, basically what we've done is we've built this Traxxas plug, Traxxas high current connector, into the case so that it's just a lot cleaner look. And instead of having a balancing tab coming out of the battery pack and getting in the way of all the other electronics and wires you got going on, we just have an adapter that you use with the charger. So this thing sits in the tray, super clean, right? And in addition to that, you can get all these different colors now in any of our race edition packs. 2-cell, 3-cell, 4-cell. This is our popular hottest pack, so we're just coming out with a couple new versions for it.
That's awesome. So basically, the connector on your speed control plugs directly into the battery. So you put a Traxxas plug on there, plug it in the battery, and it's a lot less wire. And
you got it. Yeah, just real clean. Just one connection, not an extra wire coming off the pack, and then another one to the ESC. So yeah, I think we've had a great feedback this weekend.
Wow! Just when you think you're not going to see anything new in the battery categories, here it is, another new product that's innovative from MaxAmps.com.
Every year, Model Airplane News sponsors the largest RC scale event in the country called the Gun Scale Invitational. Held in Lakeland, Florida, this year the event celebrated its 24th anniversary with promoter Frank Tiano at the helm. Model Airplane News editors Deborah Cleghorn and Jerry Yarish were on site covering this world-class scale event.
We're here in Lakeland, Florida at the 24th annual Gun Scale Invitational. And there are planes, as you can see up and down the flight line, just beautiful scale planes, fantastic pilots from all over the world here competing to see who will be Mr. Top Gun later this weekend. Let's take a look at some of the great planes here at the event. We're here with Dave Wigley, 3-time Top Gun champion, who swept it for 3 years in a row with his Wyvern. So Dave, what's it feel like to be a 3-time champion?
Oh, I'm still pinching myself.
And you said you were telling me that you don't look at the scores, so you were not looking at the flight scores as they were going on?
No, I don't. I try to stay focused on each round, and if I look at the scores, it distracts me.
Well, I tell you what, Dave was incredibly consistent. You had 96s and 97s throughout your entire flights. You had a static score of 97 something, and I know it came down to the wire, but you pulled it out, and congratulations on a 3-time champion.
Thanks, Deborah. Feels good.
George Barris is one of the most famous car builders out there, and he was at this year's RCX show. I had a chance to catch up with him for a quick interview. And now I'm hanging out with the legendary George Barris. Now, George, you're really well known for building some sick custom cars for the movie and TV. What are some of your highlights? What are some of the cool cars you built?
Well, we started out with the Beverly Hillbillies, and then we switched over to the Munsters. Then came Batman, then the Monkeys, and the Beverly Hillbilly, Knight Riders, the Dukes of Hazzard. I mean, a lot of those wild cars that we did every day in the custom world and hot rod world became alive and become on the set.
That's awesome. You built some of the cars that I've just loved growing up. It's a pretty impressive list. Are you still doing it today?
Oh, very much so. You know, we're in the world of new things are happening. We pioneered the 50s, chopping the Mercuries, sectioning the shoe boxes, and customizing Plymouths. But now we're in the world of electronics. I mean, I tricked out a Prius hybrid. Oh. I took a electric Ford and I put solar sheets. So I charged the batteries with solar cell system, so I can get 200 miles on one charge that they were going to totally get 40 miles on.
That's awesome. Well, we appreciate your time and doing this interview with us, and check out some of George's cars, man. They're sick.
This week's Deal of the Week on RHStore.com is the Rated Control Short Course Performance DVD. Regularly priced at $24.95, as a Deal of the Week, it's half off and now available for $12.48. Stay tuned. Deals of the Week will run from Friday to Friday when a new deal will be unveiled.
Amain Hobbies, the biggest selection of remote control cars, trucks, planes, and helicopters. Want parts and accessories? Amain Hobbies has what you need. Visit us at amainhobbies.com or call 800-705-2215. Get it all at Amain Hobbies. Leave your competition in the dirt.
Mike Jenkins is not only the owner of Traxxas, but he also races in the Traxxas Torque Series. He's a busy man at the track and does a lot to build up the Torque Series as well as Traxxas when he's there.
Yeah, I got a lot of distractions, Scott. I try to focus on just racing, just driving the vehicle. We just came out of studying data, studying video, and getting pulled out. And I've got obviously a few other responsibilities out here. But yeah, I'm fortunate. When I put my head on a pillow, I think about how good the pillow feels, and I go right to sleep. Just not a problem for me to sleep.
Well, being the president, CEO of Traxxas, you've got all these cool new products that have just come out. The 100-mile-an-hour car, the John Force drag cars. You got all this stuff going on with your corporate world, your racing world, your personal world, and then obviously you got to blow steam off somehow.
I do. I look out and I see a crowd that's not as big as it ought to be, and Charlotte Motor Speedway's the guys that are promoting the race here this weekend. And so I just got off the phone with those guys and said, hey, you got to turn it up here a little bit. I got people who are coming out here complaining to me that they didn't know it was in their own backyard. So that's how I blow some steam off. I light somebody else's ass up.
Hey guys, check out Traxxas' new magazine. It's packed full of full-size and RC cars, tons of tech tips, and more. You can go check it out at your local newsstand now. Jam-packed with assembly tips, setup techniques, radio and hardware accessories, the hottest helis, and flight techniques. The RC Helicopter Buyer's Guide is on sale at newsstands now and is available at RHStore.com. Get your copy today.
Remember to head to your local hobby shop or newsstand for the June issues of Rated Control Car Action and Model Airplane News.
You can also check out rccaraction.com and modelairplanenews.com for everything we covered this week.
Thanks again for joining us on the Rated Control Show.
And we'll see you next time. Oh, hey, welcome back, Kevin. I'm glad you're back. You were on vacation for a couple days.
Yeah, it was nice and quiet.
I'm going to kick you if you don't stop. That's what I get.
Well, I had 2 days of annoyance free.
Wow, that was wrong.